Hello, welcome to the first episode of Let's Remake Fragile Legions. Well, it's not really a remake, we're going to definitely be changing things up quite significantly, but this game is one of my favourites from my childhood. It's been 20 or so years since it's been released, and you know, it's about time someone makes this, or makes something similar to this again. It's got a really special formula of RTS and strategy, and even like kind of a city builder. It's a really special game, and if you haven't ever played it, you should definitely check it out. But let's get into trying to remake it. What you can see here is the old map. This is what this episode is focusing on, is the remake of the map. Right, so what we have here is our version of the map from Fragile Legions. It looks a lot worse, obviously, because it's more of a testbed currently, but I'm getting places with it. We've got our starter asteroid here, and if we build some scouts, I need to actually get it to update that. This button isn't really meant to be here because we're going to end up with like construction queues and stuff like that, but I needed a way to actually populate this with scouts without just sticking a load of prefabs down and cheating that way. So hopefully we're going to find some asteroids using these. Now these have, there we go, kind of a view range that they can find asteroids in when they travel out, and they have a maximum range, which is what you can see from this. They can't actually go any further than that. We've only found one. That'll probably do for this example. We can't send scouts from here, even if we press build scouts, because it's not actually colonized by us yet. Now colonizing isn't something I've added in yet. I've mostly been focusing on kind of the back end stuff for this. So we've got all our classes, we've got kind of everything relatively well working. I say that and it looks like I've messed up that somehow. How is that working but that's not? Interesting. So for some reason the arrows for the direction on this asteroid are not right. I'll have to fix that. So I've managed to introduce a bug right at the start, which is always fun. But you know, I need to also add in things like them colliding into each other. There's still a lot of work to do here, but for the few hours I've put into this, I'm relatively happy with how far we've getting. I'm not going to flesh this out too much right now, because I have to kind of decide on the direction of the UI and exactly what I'm planning on letting you do from the map. But the next thing I'm going to add is colonizing, so we can send and colonize other asteroids. And then after that, what we're going to be doing is actually working on making buildings on the asteroids themselves. So we're going to move from the map view to the actual asteroid itself. Now whether that's going to be in 2D or 3D, I haven't actually decided yet. I've got a feeling that people probably, original people that played the game would prefer it in 2D, but anyone new to this kind of game would probably prefer it in 3D. So I'm not sure how I'm going to go about it. I've definitely got a lot more experience in the 3D department for this, so it may end up just that way for kind of speed more than anything. I may learn to regret that, we'll see. But, well, that's it for the first episode. We've got a lot of work to go, obviously, but it's a relatively decent kind of starting point for this. And for the amount of time I put into there, I've learned a bit about Unity again. It's been a long time, but I'm getting there, and I'm relatively confident we can get pretty far with this project in I want to say a short time frame. It's probably going to be quite a few months until I would say we'd have like a kind of a fully playable game, but I'm looking forward to that point, and I'm hoping anyone that watches this video is as well. So that's about it for this. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.